Hi, Greg Earney, Methven Professionals Real Estate. Well, we're in the middle of spring. It's footy finals fever. And welcome to our market report. It gives me great pleasure to welcome Matt Bishop, welcome.
Thanks, Greg.
Mate, what's happening in the world of sales?
Oh, it's been a fantastic period the last couple of months. We've seen some real positivity in the market. So if you're looking to buy or sell, now's a great time to do so.
Yeah, it's been amazing, Matt. I reckon probably the last 4 or 5 weeks we've seen prices increase 30, 40,000. Our figures seem to be. And buyer inquiry and inspections, what can you tell us about that?
Oh, the numbers are going through the roof at the moment. So we're getting a lot of positivity, as I mentioned before, and the number of offers we're getting on properties has really been exceptional the last couple of weeks. So yeah, hopefully this progresses into the springtime. Like you said, it's a great time of the year. Footy finals, barbecues, warmer weather, and how good's today?
Mate, it's certainly a great time of year. And look, mate, I thought today, I know I sit next to you at the office and quite often we'll just chat and get into some conversation about, you know, what was it like to play Grand Final day in the AFL and for Port Adelaide, your club. And so I thought, mate, if you mind, I might just ask you a few questions and you can share us a bit of that.
Yep.
Grand Final week, what was that like the moment you found out you're in the Grand Final?
Oh, it was an amazing experience. I mean, we'd been under the pump the last couple of years. We finished top of the ladder, bombed out in prelims the 2 years previously, and then to win on preliminary final night against St Kilda by a couple of points. The Port Adelaide fans were going crazy. There was about 50,000 there. The place was going berserk, the players were going berserk. We were just so over the moon that we finally got there. And then from that day on, the whole week was just so exciting. We had grand final parades, we had training at Alberton on a Wednesday where the whole place was just chockers, people everywhere. The Port Adelaide supporters are so passionate, love their footy, and they love grand finals. And it was really fortunate that we made it to the grand final that year. We'd worked so hard, and then parade on the Friday, playing the game, just so exciting.
And we hear in the media, you know, you try to keep it as normal as you can. Obviously, it's not a normal week. How did you keep your nerves in check? Were you nervous at all? How did you go that week?
Yeah, oh, it was like a roller coaster that week. It was so exciting, but like you said, there's a lot of nerves involved. It's just the unknown for us. So we'd never been to a grand final, but we'd worked so hard to get there. Real excitement, just a lot of people trying to talk to you during the week, so it was hard to keep a lid on that. Everyone just wanted to talk about footy, so but the Port fans were just so passionate, and it was just a great time of our lives, and now it's good to catch up with the boys when we can.
Mate, grand final, it's grand final morning. Just tell us about sort of your morning, you know, what did you do? Yeah, it's a big day. Oh,
massive day, yeah. I mean, the night before, yeah, it's not your normal night's sleep. There was a lot of nerves involved, but it was excitement too. Get up around 8 or 9, go and get some brekkie with the boys. Then we go for a bit of a team walk around about 9:30 from memory, and then you get about an hour or two to yourself back in your room, just waiting for the game, and then it's more a case of jumping on the bus, seeing people everywhere in Melbourne. The whole city comes to life, so it's a really exciting time of the year. Get to the ground, you just can't wait for the game to start. You can hear the crowd building up during the day, and then when you finally run out, it's just an amazing feeling, stuff you dream about as a kid, so yeah, it's terrific.
And just tell me about that feeling of running down that race. How do you, what can you remember? How do you feel? What's going through your mind as you're walking down?
Yeah, like before, there's nerves, there's excitement, there's just this spine-tingling stuff. It's hard to explain, but it's a really surreal experience. I mean, it's something you've never done before. Packed out MCG and then just running out with your mates, ready for a game to start. It's really exciting.
Do you remember or the words the coaches say pre-game? Is it sinking in, or is it just going in one ear, out the other?
Oh, I don't know Choco's exact words, but Choco was an unbelievable coach. He knew how to get the best out of all of his players, and his thing was that play to your strengths. And on that day, it was just take them on. He was at us all week. He was ripped into our back line the previous week, just saying that we were playing boring, really boring footy. Take the game on, run, and our run will take over during the last half of the game. So that was really the message, just take the game on and play to your strengths. And he was a terrific coach and got the best out of everyone. We had a good day.
Your biggest memory, grand final day?
Oh, yeah, probably when that siren goes, just an amazing feeling. All the emotions all just come together. And it's not just with the playing group and all the staff, there's so much support staff, but you look around the crowd and the Port Adelaide supporters are so passionate. We must have had tens of thousands of people come over for the game, and just to do that lap of honour and just to see them all and the tears in their eyes and they're just grabbing you, and it was just a really exciting time for the footy club. And then to watch the replay in over the time. And you see all the people back at Alberton too. It was just one collective, huge group, just passionate supporters all coming together, and it was great to be able to do it for them.
And what was it like in the club room with your family? Amazing experience?
Oh yeah, it was unbelievable. Yeah, it was just packed, people everywhere, and to share the experience with my parents, and my sister was there too, and my wife. Just an amazing feeling, and just to be able to share it with others too. It's fantastic.
And we don't need to go into the full celebrations, but how long did they go for? Was it a couple of days? Was it a week, or how long?
Yeah, we gave it a good nudge for a couple of weeks. It was really great time, and the boys just getting together and just talking about their whole experiences. It was just a really terrific moment, and we try and catch up every year, whoever's in Melbourne during grand final week, so really look forward to those moments too.
Yeah, good on you, mate. I know you're very humble. You don't like to sort of, we've had conversations, and generally it's not something you deliberately go out there and chat about, so I appreciate your opening up and sharing with your thoughts. Final tip, who's going to win on Saturday?
Oh, I think the Tigers will win. I think it'll be a close one, but I think the Tigers will have a good win.
Matty, thanks for joining us. We've had a bit of a kick out here, and mate, appreciate you opening up to us about your grand final day and experience. If you are thinking of selling, all I can say is this market is incredible again at the moment. It's amazing how quick, isn't it, the things have picked up to almost where prices are back up to where they were pre-values falling. So if you're thinking of making a move, contact Matt, myself, any of our team. We'd be more than happy to make a time to catch up with you and talk to you about you and your property needs. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Matt.